With the new iPhone 16, you can record a video podcast just with your phone. Or you can use this. Yeah, I'll show you how to build this too. In this video, I'm going to show you a starter setup where you just use a tripod and your iPhone to record a video podcast, an intermediate setup where you can add a USB mic and a light for better video and audio quality, and when you're ready to jump up to the pro level, how to build an entire cage around your iPhone for studio quality filming. In this video, I'm going to be using the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the setups, but even the more advanced setups with external monitors and USB mics will work with the regular iPhone 16 and 15 as well. For a starter setup, I would just recommend getting an inexpensive tripod. You can get these for $20 or $30 on Amazon. And then you can get a phone clip that holds your phone, or you can get something like this. This is the Moment MagSafe mount, and this makes it even faster to mount your phone right there on the tripod to quickly record your video podcast. Now, the best way to record that high quality video and audio, especially with remote guests, is with Riverside. You can download the Riverside app for free in the iPhone App Store, and then you can log in with your Spotify account or create an account right here in the app. I can navigate to whatever studio I would like here in the Riverside app, and then tap the record button here at the bottom. Rotate your phone to landscape, click join the studio, and you can start recording just with the built-in mics here on your phone. Now, one of the big updates to the iPhone 16 Pro specifically is a brand new microphone architecture. Apple has now built 4 individual microphones into the 16 Pro model specifically, so if you want to record with that built-in mic and then use Riverside Magic Audio to make it sound even better, you can do that too. I'm going to do a recording sample with each setup. So here I have the iPhone setup with the tripod and that Moment MagSafe mount. I'm going to tap record. You'll see I have the recording started up here. And this is me talking directly to the iPhone. No external devices, no USB microphone. I do have lighting, and that's an important part of the setup, which we'll get to in that intermediate category. But this is what it looks like just to record with the built-in microphone on the iPhone 16. And everything you've been watching right now was recorded in Riverside. Now I'm going to apply Magic Audio. And this is what the audio can sound like with your built-in iPhone microphone and applying Magic Audio in Riverside. Magic Audio removes background noise, applies things like EQ and compressor to make any microphone sound studio quality. Now let's say we wanted to go to a little more advanced setup by adding a USB microphone for better audio and attaching a light to our tripod. One of the other reasons I like this Moment mount is it comes with a cold shoe mount here on top. That means you can slide certain accessories in right here and it will mount right above your phone. So I'm using a SmallRig light here. This is actually a battery powered, so it's rechargeable LED light. You can actually change the temperature and intensity, and you can use an attachment like this, and links to everything you're going to see in this video are down in the description. I'll slide this onto the cold shoe mount. And I like this newer ball joint because now I can loosen this screw and angle the light however I want. And now that our setup includes a light, let's also add a USB microphone. I'm going to use the Shure MV7 Plus microphone for 2 reasons. One, it's a great quality microphone. This can bring you really far in your podcasting career. And on the back, it has a USB-C port and a headphone jack. These are critical, especially if you're recording with remote guests. The USB-C port can connect directly to the iPhone 15 and 16, and the headphone jack is where you need to plug in wired headphones, both to monitor your own voice and hear your remote guest. I'm going to plug in a USB-C cable, one end into the mic, the other end into the iPhone, and you will see a pop-up once the microphone connects. When you see this pop-up, be sure you're plugging in wired headphones to the microphone, and then you're going to tap No. That means the microphone will be used as both the speaker and microphone. Now we have our intermediate setup, USB microphone connected directly to the iPhone, and a light so we look good in any situation. Let's do a test recording. And here we are recording. You can see here the Riverside app on my iPhone with the USB mic and light. Now I've turned the intensity way down on the light. You'll notice that these LED lights, it's not the brighter you go, the better it's going to look. It's the more even the lighting. And you're just trying to remove some of those shadows and make it a flattering kind of lighting. Now I have glasses, and this light being at the height it is, sometimes you'll see your reflection there. So elevating that light a little more, and even the entire tripod, will help eliminate some of that glare in the glasses. But this is what it looks like to use a USB mic and a light with an iPhone and a tripod. This is a great setup, especially when traveling. I actually use this to record podcasts with Riverside if I'm in hotel rooms, at a conference, and this is a great setup to give you professional looking video and audio. Plus we're still recording in 4K and it all sounds good. All right, so what is this? Well, this is a very advanced setup with the iPhone, and I'll explain everything that's going on here. First of all, we're using a cage, also from Moment, and you'll see it has that familiar Moment MagSafe mount. This way, it's easy to attach our phone, it's there securely, and we don't have to deal with clips or clamps. Now, these kinds of cages are useful because there's a bunch of screw holes around it that you can attach other accessories. For instance, just having the grip handles on the sides like this makes it easier to hold and film. Now on the top, I have multiple accessories. This right here is another SmallRig light. It slides into a cold shoe mount. This would also be a great option to use with that standalone tripod. One click and the light turns on, and I can adjust the intensity and the color temperature with this dial. And this light is under $30. Incredible value for an LED light like this. Spin it around, change the brightness, one click to turn it off. This light also has its own cold shoe mounts around, so if you want to actually daisy chain multiple of these lights, you can do that too. This is a top handle screwed into the cage, just another nice way to carry it, but this top handle also has two cold shoe mounts where I can mount something like a monitor, which we'll get to in a second. Here on the right, this is actually a USB-C hub. This is just a clamp, again, another SmallRig clamp using two screws here. Links to all of this is in the video description, and the reason why we're using this is because I want to attach this HDMI monitor. When you're recording with remote guests, you need to see the screen of your phone so you can see your guests. But that means you'll have to use the front-facing camera, and the back camera on iPhone is just much better quality. So by adding an HDMI monitor like this, I can actually see my remote guests while still using the back camera of my iPhone. Plus a USB-C hub like this, I can also attach power so my phone is charging while I'm filming, and I never have to think about battery. You can then go on to attach this cage onto a tripod, and you have a professional filming setup that's still pretty portable if you want to take it all apart and throw it in a bag. And one last small but crucial piece of equipment here is a 90-degree angle USB-C port. You will want to use something like that because once you put your iPhone into the cage, if you have the iPhone 16 Pro, which is a little smaller, you might not run into this issue, but having the Pro Max, a lot of cables are hard to attach directly to the phone. So having this 90-degree angle USB-C adapter makes it easier to plug in the phone and not have those cables really pushed in between the phone and the cage. Link to that down below as well. All right, so here we are back in the Riverside app. So I'm going to turn on our monitor here. I'll turn on our small LED light. Now I'm going to plug the 90-degree angle USB-C adapter into the phone and attach the phone to the mount. I should start seeing the phone screen mirrored on the monitor, which I do. And I can still attach my USB mic because this USB-C hub has an additional port. And when I plug that USB mic in, you'll know it's connected properly because you'll see this pop up. Tap no one more time. And now we're ready to record something with this rig. And as you can see, I'll be using the back camera, which is facing this way, and I'm seeing my phone screen here in the monitor, which will have my remote guests when they join the studio. And here I am recording with this rig, using the USB microphone, as well as using the Riverside app there on the iPhone 16 Pro. You can see I'm monitoring myself here in the top monitor. I have that LED light if I need. The USB-C hub is working for the HDMI, and then I can connect power to that USB-C hub or that 90-degree angle connector, because that actually has another USB-C port on it. That'll keep my phone charged, and I have a professional video setup all here with the iPhone 16. And here's what it looks like all together. This recording came directly from Riverside using the Shure MV7 Plus, my iPhone 16 Pro recording in 4K, all using the Riverside app, and my remote guests can join me here in the studio, and we'll all be recorded in high-quality video and audio. If you have any questions, leave comments below this video. I'll answer those personally. Again, links to all the devices and products you saw today are in the video description so you can build out the starter, intermediate, or advanced setup. If you want to see even more details about editing on the iPhone, check out this video right up here that has all our latest updates for the app. And if you want to learn about building a home studio, maybe something more permanent with mirrorless cameras, audio interfaces, and more, you can check out this video right up here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.